So today we're going to talk about gender and development. So what is gender and development? Gender and development, or GAD, is a framework and process that promotes gender equality and the equal participation of women and men in development process. So gender and development is about treating women and men equally and giving them the same opportunities in life. It makes sure that both can take part in decisions and activities that help improve the community. In short, GAD promotes fairness and teamwork between genders for development.
Now let's proceed to the history and background of gender and development. So now here in the Philippines, we actually have several laws and policies that push for gender and development. First, the 1987 Constitution. So in here, it clearly says that women and men are equal under the law. Then there's Republic Act 7192, or the Women in Development and Nation Building Act. So this law opened more doors for women. For example, women can now join in the military, pwede na rin mag-access for business, and can get equal treatment in government programs. We also have the Magna Carta of Women, also known as Public Act 9710. So this one naman is like a Bill of Rights for women. So it protects women from discrimination, ensures equal opportunities in work and education, and even includes the reproductive health rights. So, and here's something interesting, every government office and even LGUs, so also known as the local government unit, so it provides local development and implementing development plans. So LGUs are required to set aside at least 5% of their budget for gender and development programs. That's called the Gender and Development Budget Policy. So whether it's a barangay or a national agency, they have to fund projects like gender sensitivity training, women's health services, or programs against gender-based violence.
So next are the objectives of GAD, or Gender and Development. So it is a program that focuses on promoting equal rights and opportunities for both men and women. This means that no matter what your gender is, you should have access to the same opportunity in education, health, work, and even in community life. The main goal of GAD is to remove discrimination and to make sure that everyone is given the chance to take part and contribute. So GAD covers different areas such as, first, we have education. Boys and girls should have the same chance to study and receive quality education. For example, in the field of engineering, if there's a scholarship specifically in the College of Electrical Engineering, it should be open for everyone, not just for one gender, not just for boys, not just for male students, because even women can do the responsibility of being an electrical engineer. Next, we have the health. Both men and women have the right to health services. For instance, women have access to maternity care, while reproductive health information should be available to everyone, including men. Third, we have the employment. In the workplace, women and men should have equal chances to be promoted or to hold important positions. Being a woman should not stop someone from becoming an engineer, just as being a man should not stop someone from becoming a teacher or even a leader. Next, we have the leadership. Leadership opportunities should also be equal. For example, a woman can be elected as barangay captain, and a man can also serve as a school principal without bias. So, it is common in the Philippines, especially in the Philippines, that barangay captains are usually male or they are men. So, even a woman can do the things that a male barangay captain can do.
So here are the importance of gender and development. First, it promotes social justice and equality. Gender and development work toward creating a society where everyone, regardless of gender identity, has equal rights, opportunities, and access to resources. Historically, women and gender minorities have been marginalized. Promoting gender equality helps correct these imbalances, allowing all individuals to fully participate in society, economically, politically, and societally. This ensures that development benefits everyone, not just a selected group. Second, it enhances health and education. When gender is considered in health and education policies, services become more inclusive and effective. For example, gender-focused health programs can reduce maternal mortality and improve reproductive health. Education programs that addresses gender disparities can keep girls in school longer, leading to better life outcomes. Additionally, promoting shared caregiving responsibilities between men and women helps reduce pressure on women and support healthier family dynamics. And last, support human rights and dignity. Gender and development reinforce the idea that everyone has the right to live free from discrimination, violence, and oppression. This includes the right to safety, freedom of expression, and equal treatment under the law. Upholding these rights affirm human dignity and help build a more ethical and compassionate society. So first, here are the example of gender and development. We have here the Magna Carta of Women, which is the Republic Act number 9710. So the Magna Carta of Women, it seeks to achieve gender equality as a fundamental value that should be reflected in development choices and contents that women are active agents of development, not just passive recipients of development. And also we have the nursing example as well. So in nursing, gender and development can be seen when nurses give equal care to both men and women without bias. For example, a nurse ensures that male and female patients receive the same respect, attention, and access to health services. It also means recognizing the unique needs of women, such as maternal care, while also addressing men's health concerns. By practicing fairness and respect, nurses promote equality and improve patient well-being.
GAD or gender and development remains highly relevant today as gender disparities persist in many areas, including education, employment, political participation, and access to resources. It addresses global commitments like sustainable development goals to end discrimination, violence, and harmful practices against women while ensuring reproductive health rights and economic employment. Many governments, including the Philippines, have adopted laws and policies to institutionalize gender and development in governance and development programs.
Now, let's move on to the other additional information of gender and development. First, the key principle of gender and development is guided by principles like participation, equality, empowerment, and sustainability. And social justice, this means everyone should have a chance to decide, be treated fairly, be given opportunities, and be protected from discrimination. For example, in schools, both boys and girls are allowed to lead projects, and women are given scholarships or training to grow their skills. Second, challenges to gender and development. Even today, gender equality faces challenges such as stereotypes, old traditions, lack of awareness, and resistance to change. This makes it harder for women and men to have equal opportunities. For example, some girls are still discouraged from studying engineering because people think it's only for boys. The third, the future outlook and goals of gender and development. The goal of gender and development is to create a society where men and women enjoy equal opportunities, protection from discrimination, and respect for their rights. This can be done through stronger laws, gender-sensitive education, and teamwork between men and women. For example, companies giving equal pay to both men and women who do the same work shows that equality is possible. And the last one, why gender and development matters for everyone. Gender and development is important because it makes families stronger, schools fairer, workplace safer, and society more peaceful. Equal chances for both men and women mean everyone can contribute to development. For example, a barangay holding gender sensitivity seminars help people respect each other and live in their harmony. So, for gender and development matters because it ensures fairness, respect, and equal chances for men and women in all parts of life.